University of Sydney chapter, also known as Lambda Omega, is located in Sydney, Australia, in the Oceania region. The chapter challenges itself to constantly innovate and improve. We might be a small chapter in a country where Beta Alpha Psi is little known, but instead of allowing adversity to define the chapter has adopted its problems and turned them into strengths. Small, new and virtually unknown means there are no traditions or rules that bind. This allows innovation and new ideas that are then shared with the region and the rest of Beta Alpha Psi. University of Sydney has been superior for the last 3 years and aims to continue to be so. The chapter has presented an operational session at every annual meeting and regional meeting since it was formed and is doing so again in 2015. The chapter has hosted 2 regional meetings and assisted organise others. For the 2015 regional meeting, the Sydney chapter hosted the Community Service Day, making quilts for sick children. Surprised members suddenly found themselves being taught to use a sewing machine, accurate iron and precision cut, as well as sewing and adding diamante for fundraising ribbons in support of competition scholarships. The Service Day provided valuable service to those less able, while members gained new skills they report they are still using months later. At the 2014 annual meeting, and now continuing into 2015, the Sydney chapter introduced the T-shirt swap as a way to initiate and encourage communication and interaction between members. Having tried it at earlier regional meetings and knowing it would work, the chapter proposed and then successfully hosted the event at the annual meeting. Chapter members take every opportunity to participate in chapter events, leadership and competitions. As competitors, the chapter has participated in Project Run With It every year since the project was initiated and will continue doing so in 2015. Within the chapter, every member is given a leadership and followership role. What could have been a problem for a small chapter in finding people to lead has been reversed into an opportunity, allowing every member to gain leadership skills. These arise as an executive member or project leader, with every member leading a project or event each year. Followership occurs as teams assist organise projects and events. Events that the chapter has run this year include presentations from the Southeast Asia Centre covering international competencies and local rules. Continuing the international business theme, the chapter has run a series of cross-cultural competency events allowing members to learn and improve cross-cultural awareness. A session on negotiation skills on a cross-cultural setting gave members enhanced negotiation skills and an awareness of the additional complexities that arise when negotiating outside local cultures. Advanced Excel skills workshops and another on VBA allow members to gain additional learning above that taught in classes and are selected by members or alumni giving suggestions. This year's Chapter Community Service event saw the chapter continue its support for the Australian Cancer Council. The Biggest Morning Tea is a national event where local hosts sponsor a morning tea to raise funds for cancer research. The Sydney chapter hosted a morning tea for the entire business school, drawing over 200 academics and administrative staff. The chapter organised donations of prizes and then ran a raffle that raised $2,855 during the morning tea, and then collected additional donations and ran an auction afterwards. Chapter members assist the business school and the university by serving on committees and boards as student members, speaking at recruitment and open day events, and assisting the website. Innovation and a can-do attitude have become the motto for our chapter. They orient us in the direction we aim to go. This same tenacity and innovation leads to the extraordinary and can be taken on by any other chapter, particularly the small and the new. Small is not a problem when it allows every member leadership. New is not a problem since it enhances innovation. It is this same attitude to converting problems to assets and then achievements that suggests the chapter is heading towards gold.